It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 9 of The Walking Dead. This is going to be my sneak peek breakdown for two new sneak peeks that have been released for Season 9, Episode 15, called The Calm Before, the lead up to the finale. Now, one of these sneak peeks features the Highwaymen, some hints about what's most likely going to happen related to the Whisperers, and then another sneak peek, which is Michonne, Yumiko, Daryl, and Carol being surrounded by Whisperers, which is a great one as well. So with that said, let's jump right into this. So the first few seconds of this sneak peek, we have the Highwaymen talking to the survivors about a camp that seems to have been hit by something, attacked by someone, and what we get a reveal about here is that the Highwaymen think that this is connected to the Whispers and they had something to do with it, which obviously means that they know about the Whispers, which is pretty interesting. But Michonne does bring this up, asking them if they know about the Whispers. The Highwaymen say that they know about them, but they've been laying low so that they don't cross them or there's no conflict there. But we don't know about their past. We don't know whether there was more history between them or not. So they realize that most likely some people have been captured or taken by the Whispers. Daryl basically tracks it and says they went this way. And that's when everyone volunteers to go with Daryl to go find them. Now, we don't know who's exactly missing. They didn't reveal that, but I'm leaning more towards these being small characters that are missing. So there's a discussion between them. There's a portion of the group here that thinks that they're dead and that they shouldn't go looking for them. But there's another section that thinks that they might be alive and that they want to go out there looking for them because they want to not only bring them back, but also they want to see if there's any dangers around because obviously they're close to the kingdom most likely. So they don't want there to be any danger near. So they want to kind of extinguish the danger before it gets too close. Then Carol says, we'll split up. Me, Michonne, and Daryl will go looking for them and the rest can go back. Now what's interesting is that she says the rest of you go back to Hilltop. So if they're close to the kingdom, why would she send them back to Hilltop? So that's a little weird. Most likely Yumiko's also going to volunteer to go along with them. And then we'll have Carol, Michonne, Daryl, and Yumiko going out there looking for them. And most likely at that point, we will have them surrounded by the Whispers. And that's when this sneak peek will connect to the next sneak peek that I'm going to talk about. The next sneak peek is very, very interesting. So obviously it's at night. And we have Daryl, Michonne, Yumiko, and Carol. They're surrounded by what seems to be Whispers and the Walkers. They've killed a bunch of Walkers and there's a bunch more coming. Now we do get a reveal that there isn't any more Walkers left and they're all Whisperers that are there. But before jumping into that, this Whisperer right here. This Whisperer is an interesting one because it's not wearing a zombie skin. It's wearing a human skin. So most likely this person that this Whisperer is wearing the face of is one of the persons that was missing or that went missing. We do see a better, clearer shot of this in the promo. Now, in my promo breakdown, I did say that this was most likely Cal and it looked like Cal, but now that I look at it, we can see in the previous sneak peek, Cal was here with them and he wasn't the one that was missing. So I was wrong about that. So it seems like this is not Cal, but it's definitely a survivor who has been not only captured by the Whisperers, but killed by them. So basically what we have is the camera rotating and we see a bunch of Walkers. And then it's revealed that the people that are there standing by them are Whisperers. Maybe a few Walkers amongst them, but probably mostly Whisperers. One of the Whisperers who had the skin face that I showed actually takes a gun out and points it at them. And at this point, most likely the group, the survivors, realize that these are Whisperers and that they're pretty much screwed. Then we have a pretty intimidating whisper from Beta. He says, drop them. And then Beta says, I won't ask twice. Now this is cool because Daryl, up to this point, most likely thought Beta was dead. So he just noticed that Beta is alive, which is pretty cool. But that's basically the sneak peek. This one was on Talking Dead and the other one was on AMC's YouTube page. Now, most likely what's going to happen at this point is Alpha is going to come. We did see a little bit of that in the promo, which is pretty cool. But in terms of what's going to happen to them, I'm not going to jump into that just yet. Stay tuned for my prediction later this week regarding my thoughts on what I think is going to happen to them but also in general what I think we're going to see in this episode. That's it for this video. Pike the like button if you enjoyed what you saw. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.